Hello and welcome to this scientific principles video with Elec training. This is the second video on Ohm's law, and previously we established that the three quantities that Ohm's law relates to are the quantities of current, voltage and resistance. And the little cartoon there helps us to understand that it's the voltage that is pushing the current through the circuit against the resistance. So we think for current in terms of the flow of electrical charge, and we think of voltage in terms of the force or the pressure that's going to cause the current to flow, and we think of resistance as the opposition to the flow of current. Now we're going to read a definition of Ohm's law, and here it is. The current flowing in any circuit is directly proportional to the applied voltage and inversely proportional to the resistance of the circuit, provided that the temperature of the circuit remains constant. Now there's a lot of information there, a lot to take on board, a lot to memorize and to understand. So I'm going to break the sentence down into smaller parts now, just to help us to make some more sense of it. So I'm going to highlight some of the words. We're going to highlight the word current, the words directly proportional, the word voltage, and the words inversely proportional, and lastly the word resistance. So here we have really boiled down the definition into just some very basic parts. So if we just look at the highlighted words, it's telling us that the current is directly proportional to the voltage and inversely proportional to the resistance. That's what George Ohm discovered. In any circuit, this is true. The current is directly proportional to the voltage, and also the current is inversely proportional to the resistance. So what does directly proportional mean, and what does inversely proportional mean? Well, we'll look at this formula, and hopefully this will help us to understand it. This is a formula, so it's a mathematical equation that relates specifically to Ohm's law. It's V equals I times R. Remember that a capital V in a formula represents voltage, the I represents current, and the R represents resistance. So in mathematical form, it's showing us that the voltage will be equal to the current times the resistance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write some numbers in and demonstrate directly proportional to you. So if I just write in a value for voltage, let's say we had 8 volts, just making up some figures here, we'll say 4 amps. And then for the formula to be true, you can see that the resistance would have to be 2 ohms in this example. So 4 amps times 2 ohms would give us 8 volts. So obviously what's on the left hand side equals what's on the right hand side of the equal sign. That's important in any formula, that always has to be true. So it's showing us that relationship. If we were to double the voltage, so in this case we would go right up to 16 volts, what would happen in the circuit is that would increase the current. In fact, if you double the voltage, it would automatically double the current. And so the current would no longer be 4 amps, it would become 8 amps. And this is assuming that the resistance is still the same. So the resistance hasn't changed, it's still 2 ohms. So if we doubled the voltage, we would have to double the current. If we halved the voltage, we would have to halve the current. If we multiplied the voltage by 3, we would have to multiply the current by 3, because that's what would actually be happening in the circuit. So to show that in the formula, we would follow the same rules. So that's what directly proportional means. It means that the current and the voltage go up and down in proportion to each other. But now let's think about inversely proportional, because George Ohm said that the current is inversely proportional to the resistance. So again, using some numbers, again, if we start with the same numbers, 8 equals 4 times 2, so 8 volts equals 4 amps times 2 ohms. But supposing we halved the resistance, we won't change the voltage, that's going to stay the same. So if we halved the resistance, we actually have to double the current. So our formula is still true, 8 equals 8 times 1. So when we halve the resistance, we double the current. That means it's an inverse relationship. It's inversely proportional. And in the same way, if we were to if we were to double the resistance, that would halve the current. And that's what actually is happening in the circuit, and George Ohm discovered that relationship and the ways that the current and the voltage affect each other, and also how the resistance affects the current as well. And he wrote it into this definition that we've simplified simply to say the current is directly proportional to the voltage and the current is inversely proportional to the resistance. And in the next video, we'll look at doing some calculations that put this into practice. So for now, thank you for listening.